Guys, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Number one, best of all, is free. There's also creation tools that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Very easy. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. That's not bad. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple, Podcast, and many more platforms. Hey, here's another one too. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Go now to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Thanks. Hello guys, welcome to my podcast entitled Thinking Lean in Your Business. We're just going to go over a couple benefits of implementing lean into your process and how you can reap the benefits of this low-hanging fruit with these couple easy steps. And really, lean starts basically with freeing up space. And that basically means you have no more room. You have more room, I should say, to put in more equipment as you grow, or more cubicles, depending on your service type operation. You don't have to buy more equipment, but what you're doing is freeing up more space for increased production. And what happens with that is, obviously, things are created faster, which obviously we're talking about improving cycle times. We're talking about raw material to a finished product in a matter of days, not a matter of weeks. So what we do there basically is remove all the non-value added activities, and you're down to a matter of days. And really what we're talking about is process mapping, or there's a fancy word called SIPOC, basically a map you can do, which really gives you a 40,000 look up in the air down to your business by taking the roof off your process and looking at from the raw material to cash, when it turns into cash, in between all the non-value added things that are going on in between your processes. And you're going to be shocked to see when you look down and do this process map of how much non-value added steps are involved in your process. When you can remove all these and just have all value added steps, that's when things are going to improve immensely. And thirdly, we're going to talk about a product, all your products being pulled through the system by the customer. This allows you to make what the customer wants, when they want it, and in the quantity they want it. And then basically what that's going to result is having a minimum finished goods inventory and virtually no WIP or work in process. So you have just a small quantity of raw material laying around instead of pallets and skids of material just sitting around for weeks. So you're talking about a just-in-time manufacturing environment where things are made to order, basically. So that's going to help out, obviously, with the dollars as well and savings. And then also what will take place in light of that will be improved product quality. Sometimes we call this Six Sigma. It's really a statistical method of getting quality and reducing defects down to 4 parts per million pieces produced or less. Ultimately, your goal, depending, obviously your Sigma level, you'll reach a better level in time once you get lean implemented and work through it. You're still going to have some defects, but the whole idea here is to reduce those defects down and to get to 100% perfect order rate. You'll be able to deliver your product on time 100% of the time. That's basically the ultimate goal of this whole process of implementing lean into your business. Obviously, with that, you want to go with a multi-skilled, flexible workforce. That helps, obviously. And then ultimately a self-directed work teams. People can work on their own. People know what they have to do and how to do it. They know the best way to do it. So really all this is low-hanging fruit from a lean standpoint. As far as going back to freeing up space, you're taking things that aren't needed in the process, you're removing them, you're doing layout and design, your ergonomics is being implemented, you're bringing the work to the person at the station versus the person going to the station and working, you're doing process mapping. So all of this is going to help out and improve your cycle times, and you become more efficient, and the results are going to be dramatic when it comes to saving money and improving production. Guys, this has been a short podcast on thinking lean in your business. I'll have more podcasts in the future. regarding this subject. I appreciate you guys following me. Thank you very much. We will have another one here shortly.